welcome back. I'm going to actually be doing a quick review of a movie I just got a couple of days ago from one of the girls at work. I know most of you have kind of seen what I had received from my coworker, but one of the movies that I'd received, I was really super excited about watching because I'd never heard of this movie, never came across it or anything, so super stoked about it. And that movie was 3:33 a.m. Um, like I said, I've never heard of this movie at all, so I was pretty excited about it. It's kind of like a ghost story slash thriller with a little bit of comedy, just a little bit, nothing like over the top, nothing like like Killer Clowns or anything, but just a little bit of humor. Um, so I say, like I was super excited about watching this movie, but I'll be honest, I didn't have the highest expectations on this movie, but um, I was actually quite surprised. It's pretty enjoyable, nothing spectacular, not like the greatest movie or anything, but definitely I feel like a pretty enjoyable movie. This movie came out back in 2015, so it's about 2 years old. And it's pretty long. It's over 2 hours long. So if you're gonna watch this, make sure you've got the time to watch it. Um, but yeah, it's a pretty decent little movie. It's one of those movies that I felt like I was always kind of trying to like figure out what's going on, like in a good way, not like, wait, what's going on? It was kind of like, okay, wait a second, wait, like trying to like piece together a puzzle. Which I like that. I like that in movies where I'm kind of trying to figure out what's going on in the story, trying to figure out how this is all going to come into play. Very just pretty well done for a pretty low budget movie. It's some pretty awkward acting, which I usually expect in a very low budget movie. But quite honestly, the like awkward acting, I think the most awkward acting was like maybe beginning of the film, maybe like the first third to the first half of the movie it was kind of noticeable how awkward the acting was. But I feel like the last half of the movie, it wasn't as awkward, so it wasn't like a total distraction or anything. But yeah, just a pretty decent little enjoyable film. I mean, I don't think a whole lot of people have really heard of this movie, because even when I did the my little video on like what movies my coworker picked up for me, quite a few people, I think almost everyone who commented, had kind of said like they'd never have heard of this movie or come across it. And even on Facebook, on Joe Maganaro's House of Horror, I kind of just put up there last night. I think I was like, hey, has anyone ever heard of this? A couple people commented, and they're like, no, haven't heard of it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to check this out. Um, but yeah, like I said, it was pretty entertaining. Good old fashioned type of ghost story. But I feel like it wasn't like a typical ghost story. It has some of the typical elements in it, but I feel like it's when you watch this, you're not going to necessarily be like, it's the same story I've seen over and over again. I feel like it brings a little something new, just a little. But yeah, it's decent. I have to say it's pretty decent. Like I said, I was pretty impressed. Not like overly impressed. Like I said, this is not like the greatest movie I've ever seen, but it definitely has its qualities that I think are pretty enjoyable. And I know I'm gonna have to rewatch this because I feel like there was quite a bit that I kind of missed. Um, that's the other thing. I feel like there's a lot to this movie, but it's not completely thrown at you where, once again, you're not going to be like, what? What's going on? What? I'm confused. Pretty, it's pretty easy to follow. It goes pretty fluently, flows pretty well. Um, but yeah, just terrific little movie for what it was. Like I said, once again, like I said, I know it's not like the greatest movie or anything, but you know what? It's, for me expecting it not to be that good, like I said, I was pretty impressed. Um, the one thing, though, I have to be slightly a little disappointed about, because even on the back here, it says, feature runtime, 130 minutes, plus special features. There's no special features on there except for, like, the main screen and the option to have the choose from scene selections. Those are really the only special features. There's no other option for, like, special features. And just so you guys know, in case you guys are like, well, flip the disc over, maybe that's it. No, it's one disc and it's one-sided. So, I'm a little disappointed in that, but I'm not going to be totally ripping it apart for that. It's just when you get a movie and you see it has special features, you expect special features. I'm just saying, it wasn't even an option for, like, audio commentary or anything. I would have at least settled for that. But yeah, like I said, decent little movie. Once again, like I said, I was a little more impressed by it than what I thought I was going to be. I do recommend people kind of checking this one out. I don't think that a whole lot of people might really dig this movie, but I feel like it's at least worth watching once. So, like, yeah, like, if you guys watch this and you guys are like, dude, that sucked, I totally respect that. You guys know me. I respect if you guys don't like a movie that I might like, and vice versa. If I love a movie, you guys hate it, whatever. Or, hello, I just pretty much said that. Or if it's a movie I hate and you guys love, you guys know I totally respect that. You guys know I'm not a hater like that. But like I said, I would say it's worth at least a viewing just to check it out. And honestly, like, I would recommend, like, I honestly, I probably would not pay, like, full price, like, for this movie, brand spanking new. Like I said, my coworker picked this up from, like, Goodwill for, I think she said for, like, $2. So, see if you can find it at, like, a little secondhand store, or, actually, I believe, I didn't check all the other streaming services, but I know, like, if you have Amazon Prime, you can stream this for free if you've got the Prime, if you're a Prime member, or have, like, the Amazon video app. Check it out. Check it out. But, yeah, like, or if you find it, like, at, like, a little, like, secondhand store for, like, $2 or something, it's kind of worth the $2, I feel, just to check it out. But what I was going to say, though, is I would recommend some of the, like, Loot Crate type boxes, like either Horror Pack or Fright Crate or Horror Block. Like, someone, like, throw this movie in there 1 month. Like, I think people might semi-enjoy it. Plus, like I said, I feel like really almost no one has heard of this movie. So I would say this is definitely worth giving to people to check out. Like I said, I don't anticipate a lot of people liking this, but it's worth checking out once. So, but that's my little spiel on 3:33 a.m. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys actually do end up watching this, or if you have seen this, let me know. Like I said, it's pretty long. It's over 2 hours, but check it out. Let me know what you guys think. Till next time, though, you guys, I'm going to let you guys go. As I literally almost lost my movie, almost flew out of my hands. Hello, maybe I'm haunted. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe, like, throw me a little line or something. I don't need to tell you guys that. You know the spiel. Whatever. But till next time, guys, you guys stay creepy and classy, and as always, a wee bit sassy.